The World Trade Center's reconstruction has long been a contentious issue. Despite some progress, it remains incomplete, with notable vacancies in its skyline. One of these vacancies, 2 World Trade Center, has been awaiting a tenant and a finalized design for years. Meanwhile, 5 World Trade Center presents a different challenge as it was intended to include residential spaces in addition to commercial ones, striking a unique set of debates and public discussions. This comes at a time when New York City is grappling with a housing crisis characterized by skyrocketing rents and a desperate need for new housing options. Before we dive into this fascinating topic, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. The history of Lower Manhattan has witnessed significant transformations. Before the iconic Twin Towers of the World Trade Center rose in the 1970s, the area was known as Radio Row, a bustling hub for hundreds of radio and television storefronts. However, the decision to construct the World Trade Center complex in the 1960s meant the destruction of these shops, which prompted business owners and approximately 100 local residents to protest, albeit unsuccessfully. Despite these initial challenges, the World Trade Center became a defining feature of the New York City skyline and a symbol of the thriving financial district. Tragically, the events of September 11, 2001 forever altered this skyline and the city's spirit. In the aftermath, New Yorkers embarked on a journey of reconstruction, but this process was marked by controversy and protracted decision-making. Today, the World Trade Center site includes 1 World Trade Center and 3 other skyscrapers surrounding a memorial. But significant portions of the site remain undeveloped. One such vacant spot is 130 Liberty Street, where the Deutsche Bank building once stood. Although it survived the 9/11 attacks, it became heavily contaminated over the years and was eventually demolished, leaving an empty construction site slated for 5 World Trade Center. As with other structures on the site, the plans for its replacement have undergone numerous revisions and public scrutiny. The original master plan, conceived by Daniel Libeskind, envisioned 5 World Trade Center as a residential or mixed-use tower. In 2007, New York City officials proposed a 42-story office tower with J.P. Morgan as the anchor tenant. However, these plans never materialized, and the site continued to remain vacant. In 2019, Governor Cuomo called for new design proposals that could encompass residential or commercial use. A couple of years later, Silverstein Properties and Brookfield Place unveiled a development plan for a 274-meter mixed-use building featuring apartments, office space, and retail areas. Designed by Con Patterson Fox, the skyscraper boasted a floor-to-ceiling glass facade with steel-framed windows and rounded corners, providing a visual contrast to the neighboring all-glass buildings like 1 World Trade Center. The building's design included several terraces adorned with greenery, potentially serving as residential amenities for its occupants. The focal point of public debate has shifted away the building's design to concerns about who will have the opportunity to reside in it. In 2021, it was announced that 25% of the units in 5 World Trade Center could be designated as affordable housing. However, New York City's affordable housing policies are intricate, and the city's high rents present a formidable challenge. A typical one-bedroom apartment in Manhattan can cost around $5,588 per month, making it increasingly difficult for many residents to find affordable housing. New York City addresses its housing issues through various means, including public housing developments, federal subsidies for select families, and price caps on certain units in specific buildings like 5 World Trade Center. To qualify for these affordable units, residents must meet income requirements based on the area median income. They then enter a lottery system for a chance to rent one of these coveted apartments. However, the term affordable housing can be misleading, as it often includes income ranges from 40% to 120% of the area median income. Under this system, the cost of one of these sought-after apartments can range from approximately $1,300 to $3,800 per month. Activists have called for an increase in the percentage of affordable units in 5 World Trade Center, with some advocating for it to be entirely dedicated to affordable housing, including a portion of 9/11 survivors and their families. While this idea seems commendable, it would come at a significant cost, estimated at $500 million in government subsidies, which the developer argues could be allocated to creating 3,600 affordable units across the city instead of just 1,200 within 5 World Trade Center. The concept of a government subsidy entails compensating developers to construct affordable housing, as the economics of building such units in Manhattan are not attractive to developers due to the high cost of land and construction. Luxury properties often yield higher profit margins, making them a more appealing investment. For affordable housing to thrive on sites like the World Trade Center, government intervention is essential to subsidize construction costs, which are ultimately borne by taxpayers. This raises questions about whether the conditions for organically constructing affordable housing will ever exist in Manhattan, and what this means for the city's future. Despite these challenges, activists at 5 World Trade Center persisted in their demand for affordable units. After years of negotiations, New York Governor Kathy Hochul reached a new agreement in 2023, increasing the number of affordable units to 400, with 80 reserved for 9/11 survivors. This change will cost the state approximately $60 million in funding, with an additional $5 million from local authorities. The remaining 20% of the building space will be allocated for offices, retail, and public amenities for residents. Over 2 decades have passed since the 9/11 attacks, and the World Trade Center site has witnessed numerous starts and stops in its rebuilding process. With the recent announcement, construction for 5 World Trade Center is slated to begin in 2024, making a significant step toward realizing the site's vision. While plans for 2 World Trade Center have been in limbo for years, progress on 5 World Trade Center may serve as a catalyst for further developments. The journey of reconstructing this iconic site continues, reflecting both the resilience of New York City and the complete challenges it faces in providing affordable housing for its residents. What are your thoughts on the future of the World Trade Center site? And how do you believe it should be developed to best serve New Yorkers? Share your thoughts and reflections in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to join us on more thrilling journeys of discovery. Until next time, keep exploring and embracing the spirit of curiosity that binds us all.